Many people think of God as this old man with a long white beard, and that he has these fiery lightning rods that he throws down at the sinners, and he's waiting around the corner to punish us with books of judgment, and he's a judge, and he's strict, and he's unforgiving. But the truth of the matter is that the Judaism teaches us something totally different. Judaism teaches us that, from Eliyahu Navi, Tana de Eliyahu, that Hashem is samech bechelko. Hashem is happy with his lot. What is the lot of Hashem? The lot of Hashem is the Jewish people. Ki Chelek Hashem Amo Yaakov cheva nachalato. That the portion of Hashem is his nation. And which part of the nation is Hashem happy with? He's even happy with Amo, with the simple, regular Amcha, the regular, simple Jew. He's happy with that Jew. Where do we see that Hashem is happy with his lot? Because it says in the Pasuk, Yismach Hashem b'ma'asav. Do you understand what that means? We are supposed to be similar to God. We have to emulate God in every single way. And of course, in this way also, we are expected to just be happy. There's a mitzvah to just be happy. It's not one of the mitzvot of the Torah, possibly, but there's a mitzvah as one of the midot of the Torah to just be happy for just the sake of being happy. You have a mitzvah to be happy, not to be extreme and to be a clown and not to be throwing parties. That's not what happiness we're talking about, because that's one extreme of happiness. There's another extreme of sadness, of being grumpy and being sad and doing things out of anxiety, and that's the other extreme. But we are expected, in order for us to serve God properly, to be people that are middle of the two extreme characters, and to be happy as much as happiness could mean, which means to be a person who is content, to be a person who is happy with his goals, his portion in life, and to feel that this is exactly what's the best for me. That's our job as being a good Jew and being similar to God. We don't think of it like that. We get busy thinking that we have to do things, and we have anxieties, and we have things that get us to be nervous and things that get us to be sad. But you know what? If you focus on this as a goal, there is a goal to just be happy. There's a goal for us to be happy, not only, of course, while we're serving Hashem, which is, of course, the worst punishments that the Torah gives is for somebody who is not sinning, but doing the mitzvot not out of happiness. The greatest punishments of all the sins of the Torah is not even for the sins. It's for the sin of when you don't do a mitzvah out of happiness. That's something else. Here we're talking about not even why you're doing the mitzvah, just generally to be a happy person. We are expected to find inside of ourselves the times that we do tshuva, times to be serious, times to take calculation, times to little way judge our behavior. We have also times we're supposed to be sad, Tisha B'Av. We have times, but the Arizal teaches us that those are specific times. You have to only have a specific time when you're going to be sad during Tisha B'Av. You have only specific times when you have to have regret, and that is during, we say, Ana or in Kippur. But otherwise, when you're not saying Tachanun, when you're not doing these things, you got to find and work on being happy. It's a mitzvah of, it could be according to many halachic authorities, that one of the mitzvot that are a consistent mitzvah is to work on happiness. This is a lifelong work. It's not easy for many people. Some people have negative, they have pessimism, they take things personal, they look at problems as permanent, they look at problems as worse than they are. That's not Jewish. Jewish means finding happiness. In this week's parasha, we'll learn about how Balaam wanted to curse the Jewish people, and the Gemara tells us that all the days that Balaam tried to curse, Hashem didn't get angry. The Gemara tells us that there's a specific moment in the day that Hashem gets angry. There's a very split, half of a second that Hashem gets angry, and Balaam knew that time, and he wanted to curse the Jewish people at the time in order for the Jews to be destroyed. But all those days Hashem did us a tremendous chesed, and this is what is written in this week's Haftarah. Remember always forever that I didn't get angry in those days. If I could have gotten angry, Balaam would have cursed you at that moment, the Jews would have been destroyed. If Hashem only gets angry for one split second, if you have to get angry, keep it as short as you can. Try to move on. Don't let it take over the rest of your day. If you have to feel regret for something that you've done wrong and you have to make some changes, it should be as short as possible.